Northeastern Nigeria, 2014. The insurgency had already swallowed towns. Villages had burned. Churches, markets, police stations reduced to ash. But in Buni Yadi, school was still open. Federal Government College, Buni Yadi. A boarding school. Concrete blocks. Rusted roofing sheets. Rows of bunk beds inside crowded dormitories. Teenage boys slept there every night. Boko Haram had made its position clear. Western education was a sin. Schools were symbols of corruption. Students were targets. Yet classes continued. A dusty morning. Boys in faded uniforms sweep the compound. Someone laughs. Someone complains about homework. Life pretending to be normal. Inside the classroom they learn. As chalk scraping board. Equations written. Dreams forming quietly in young minds. Doctors. Engineers. Pilots. Radio news in the background. Another attack reported in Borno State. The teacher pauses. No one speaks. Then the lesson continues. Some parents had already withdrawn their daughters weeks earlier. Rumors were spreading. Threats had been whispered. But the boys remained. Night falls, February 24, 2014. The air feels heavy. Still. Too still. Dormitory lights out. Metal bunk beds creak. Whispers in the dark. Do you think they will ever come here? They won't. Outside the town. Far beyond the school walls. Engines ignite. Two vehicles cut through the darkness. No sirens. No hesitation. Men with rifles. Faces hardened. Purpose clear. Gunfire explodes into the night. Guards fall. The gate is breached. Chaos wakes the dormitory. A boy jolts upright. What was that? Then, more gunfire. Closer. Boots slam against wood. Dormitory doors burst open. Come outside. Confusion and terror. Half asleep boys stumble into the open. Some still barefoot. Some clutching blankets. The selection. The attackers shout orders. They move methodically. There is no panic in their movements. Only intent. Gunfire tears through the line of students. Bodies collapse instantly. Screams erupt. Please. Please. A rifle answers. The fire begins. Fuel is poured onto mattresses. Onto wooden frames. Onto the very beds they slept in. A match is struck. Flames climb the walls. Within seconds, fire consumes fabric. Smoke thickens. Breathing becomes impossible. Some boys are forced back inside burning rooms. Doors slammed shut. Fists pound against metal. Glass shatters. One boy squeezes through. Cuts his arms. Falls hard onto dirt. He runs. Fire swallows bunk after bunk. The screams grow weaker. Then fewer. Roof collapse. The structure groans. Then caves inward. Flames roar higher into the night sky. They escape into the bush. Survivors sprint blindly into darkness. Thorns stare at their skin. Gunshots chase them. Some do not make it far. The attackers return to their vehicles. Engines start. They leave as calmly as they came. Behind them, hell burns widely. Dawn reveals the damage. Smoke rises over blackened ruins. Metal bed frames twisted. Walls charred beyond recognition. The dead. Bodies laid side by side. White sheets unable to hide the horror beneath. At least 59 students. Teenage boys. Parents arrive. A mother searches every face. Then she sees the sheet. Her scream cuts through the morning air. Shoes recognized. A bracelet. A piece of uniform fabric. Grief spreads like another fire. Survivor testimony. They told us to come outside. Then they started shooting. They burned the beds. His voice breaks. National shock. Headlines flash across Nigeria. School massacre in Yobe. Students slaughtered. Fear across the region. Boarding schools empty. Parents withdraw children overnight. Classrooms fall silent. The pattern. This was not random. Schools had been targeted before. More would follow. Education had become a battlefield. Foreshadowing. 6 weeks later. Chibok. The world would finally say their name. But Buni Yadi came first. In Buni Yadi, they did not attack soldiers. They did not attack politicians. They attacked sleeping boys. They burned books. They burned beds. They burned futures. And the smoke carried a message. Fear education. Fade to black. If you find this video interesting, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more history documentary informative videos on History Watchdog.
Like, share, subscribe.
History must be told and history must be preserved. War is delightful to those who has no experience of it.